Hi Sagittarius, this is your September monthly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this monthly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll get you an advice for the whole month of September. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this month. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Page of Pentacles. Then we have the 8 of Wands clarified by the Page of Wands. Then we have the King of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the 4 of Wands with the Sun and Temperance. And we also have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Yeah, the King of Wands right there in the middle. I don't think that's you, Sagittarius. It's probably a fellow fire sign, right? Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. If they happen not to be a fire sign, it's a leader in the community, or they could be like a leader at work, somebody who is, easy to get up and go. Right, then let's address the obvious, Sagittarius. What's up with all the pages? Okay, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. The only page missing is the Page of Swords. Right, pages are children. Either children or you guys like communication. You guys like talking. And there's nothing wrong with that, but pages could be messages, right? The 8 of Wands that the Page of Wands is clarifying could also be a card of communication, all right? But I think most of you children are somehow a part of this equation. Perhaps you are a single parent, they're a single parent, or perhaps you work at a kindergarten, or you work at school, or something like that, or they do, or something along those lines. Perhaps you're going to go to a child's birthday party, right? You may not have children yourself, but perhaps you go to a children's birthday party of a friend or a sibling, and you may meet this person there. All right, we also have the Sun in the middle of the potential outcome. Could be a Leo you're dealing, but there's also a child in there riding the horse, right? So yeah, pages, children, communication. Perhaps you guys are going to be flirting with one another a lot, or you may meet this person online, right? And it will turn out to be that this person is at a distance from you. So in the beginning, all you can do is communicate with one another, and there's going to be a lot of that. However, the 8 of Wands, that's clarified by the Page of Wands, is not only a card of communication, it's also a card of travel. So perhaps if long distance thing is what's actually happening here, at some point in September you may see each other. We do have, here in the United States, we do have a holiday in the beginning of September. Perhaps this is when the two of you finally meet. One of you may travel to the other person, or you can choose like a destination in between, in the middle somewhere, and meet there. That could be the case as well. So again, yeah, the King of Wands in the middle, that's the person you're dealing with. And, it's just going to be easy between the two of you in terms of finding things to talk about. And I don't see anybody hesitating or thinking twice, right? As a matter of fact, the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a golden opportunity, right? And I think both of you will realize that. This Ace often comes through as a proposal, by the way, right? This Ace comes in and things change. There is a pathway in the right bottom corner of that Ace of Pentacles, and this is a pathway to new life, all right? The Ace of Pentacles is called a golden opportunity for a reason. This is, to me, the Ace of all aces. I don't mean to belittle the other aces, but yeah, this Ace of Pentacles is like a package, it's like a bundle, all aces combined into one. In the potential outcome, we have the Sun in the middle. I already mentioned that. To the left from the Sun, we do have the 4 of Wands. It is one of the commitment of marriage cards. Some people call it the 1111 card. To me personally, this card always reminds me of an actual wedding or some sort of a celebration. Right? Temperance right next to the deck. That's you, Sagittarius. That is you, unless you're dealing with another Sagittarius. Well, the King of Wands could be a Sagittarius themselves. And yeah, you're in your own potential outcome, represented here by your major arcana card, sitting right next to such beautiful cards as the Sun and the 4 of Wands. The Sun Could be a Leo you're dealing, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and as I already mentioned, there's a child in there. But it is the happiest card in the deck with the Sun. We always feel happy on top of the world, feeling like we've succeeded in life. Alright, so yeah, interesting reading, Sagittarius. I see this as being very dynamic. Those pages, if they're not kids, it's a lot of messages, it's a lot of back and forth, and it's feels like some sort of a cooperation. You guys complete each other, I guess. And at some point in September, you guys can take it all away. Alright, really happy for you, Sagittarius. Congratulations. Sagittarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups. Then we have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Page of Pentacles. We have the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Well, you guys keep surprising me. The first spread, I don't know if you watched it, the New Love spread had 3 pages in it. This spread right here has 3 queens. So it feels like some kind of a trip or a reunion of some sort. Right, perhaps you haven't seen one of them in a while, because the Queen of Cups, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is often a card of somebody coming back from the past. Right, the Queen of Swords is another queen. The Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is the 3rd queen. It's just a bunch of people. It doesn't matter what they're males, females. It feels like a bunch of people. Right, the Chariot right next to the deck could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but that's what I think is happening. The Chariot is either a card of transportation or a card of literally going somewhere. Okay, so it could be like a huge extended family trip coming up, or perhaps you're gonna leave your husbands or wives with children at home, and it's gonna be like a Vegas trip with just the girls or just the boys. I don't know. Or something along those lines. I don't see anything bad happening. No, it's just a bunch of people probably going somewhere with the Chariot card. If you have a Virgo friend or a Virgo relative, it could be their birthday, right? The Queen of Pentacles could be a Virgo, and we're going to be firmly in the Virgo birthday season for most of September. So perhaps this trip or this reunion has something to do with a Virgo's birthday. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, in September. Keep in mind it doesn't have to be the most recent X. Also keep in mind we have a whole bunch of planets in retrograde, at least in the first part of September and beyond, actually. So this is when more X's than usual tend to resurface. So I got the Six of Cups clarified by the Knight of Swords. Then we have the Six of Wands clarified by Judgment. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. For some of you, Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a couple of people. Yeah, the Six of Cups clarified by the Knight of Swords could be the first one, and the Six of Wands clarified by Judgment could be the second one. But I'll just focus on if it were just one single person coming back to you. And they're not just coming back to you, they're rushing back. All these retrogrades are lighting up the fire underneath this person's butt. Right? And they're going to be very determined to get you back. I see a lot of determination, right? The Knight of Swords, all the way to your left, this is a card of somebody who is rushing in, somebody who is attacking, but they're not attacking you. They're just going to come in with a notion to win you back. It's like there's some kind of an urgency. Right? You see how the Knight of Swords is holding up a sword? I think that's exactly the sword we see in the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, right? Again, very crystal clear energy, determination. They're going to come in and they're going to be very straightforward, very upfront with you, right? The Six of Wands in the middle, clarified by Judgment. The Six of Wands is a card of victory and success. So again, this is what they want. They want a victory with you. They're planning to win you back. And I believe you're the person in the Nine of Pentacles. Granted, it is a single person card, but at the same time, it's also a card of somebody who is glowing up, somebody who is in the center of attention. This card is often referred to as the Empress of the Minor Arcana cards. So I think they know they've got their work cut out for them, but that doesn't scare them. Again, I feel this determination coming from this person to win you back. And they will try multiple times. If you turn them down, originally, essentially, initially, they will try again. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Sagittarius. This month we have the Two of Wands, the Ten of Wands clarified by Death. We have the Four of Swords and the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I think you need a break, Sagittarius. At some point during September you will realize that. Some of you may even think that you need to change a few things when it comes to your work-life balance. Alright, the Two of Wands, the first card that came out, I think this is you at some point in September, this having to make a decision, or this is you, having a thought that perhaps something's been wrong with the way you make your money. Alright, the Ten of Wands clarified by Death, this is what I think is probably coming your way, and I think this is your own realization. The Ten of Wands is a card of a burden, it's a card of a lot of responsibilities, it's a card of working hard. Death clarifying that, could be a Scorpio who is involved here, but Death is a card of an ending, and at the same time, Death is not only an ending, it's a card of transformation. Okay, the Four of Swords right next to the deck. You could go on vacation, you could take some time off with the Four of Swords, or perhaps it's similar to the Two of Wands, where you're going to be rethinking your work ethics. Perhaps you've been working hard all your life, and people have been taking advantage of that because you're always there. The answer is always yes. They can come to you and ask for favors, and you will never turn anybody down. So perhaps you will rethink that. But with the Four of Swords, I do see you taking a break. Either way, I do see that. And perhaps during that time, you will start thinking about this. Perhaps you need a career change. Perhaps you need to take some more classes so you could get a better job. Or you're just going to be rethinking your whole work ethics, work approach. The Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So if you're deciding to quit your job, this is your 2-week notice. Okay, or if you need a break, you will still be communicating with your superiors, with your boss, asking them for that time off. Or perhaps with that Page of Swords, you will do your research. You may start looking for a new job, or you may start looking for what you can do to start making more money and at the same time not working as hard. Alright, so that's what I have for you. Here's the advice for you, Sagittarius, for the whole month of September. We have Justice, the King of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is one interesting spread, Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Libra, then I think it's all good. Perhaps you were not sure if you should move forward with a Libra or not, and I think the answer is yes. And this could be about anything, absolutely anything. Alright, it could be some sort of a partnership that's about to form or what have you. For others of you, if you have a problem with the government, or if you have like a legal issue, reach out to a lawyer. Don't try solving it or taking care of it on your own. Okay, this King of Swords could be a lawyer. Alright, Justice together with the Hierophant, it could be something formal, something official, right? Like a government or government organization, alright, or a financial institution of some sort. And this King of Swords will help you out to sort things out. They will tell you what to do, which forms to file, or if it is a lawyer, then they will obviously go for you to court or something like that. I'm not saying like you will have like real big problems, no. But if you do, then don't, unless you're a lawyer yourself, reach out and seek some professional assistance with this King of Swords. This King of Swords is a lawyer or somebody who can do finances or things like that. It's like this person is a professional. Alright, I hope this makes sense, Sagittarius. But yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing month.